excited about tonight. It is our swig night, which means
show and sell with the girlfriends.
Show and sell with the girlfriends. It gives us an opportunity to take a little deeper dive into some amazing products. And as you know, we made the big announcement this week that we are now officially a brother dealer, and we couldn't be more excited about it, right?
Absolutely.
What's one of the things that you're loving about it?
We have been keeping it a secret. Well, first of all, that I'm not going to slip up and that I can open my mouth. As you know, this mouth gets me in trouble sometimes. But one of the things that I'm really excited is I am so excited that we have some choices, and not just any choices, but we have a whole range of choices with a name that is familiar, a household name.
Yes, exactly.
But I think you all know what we're really excited for around here.
What's that?
The Scan and Cut.
Yeah, the Scan and Cut. Super fun. And we're going to show you and talk to you a little bit more about that tonight. But before we dive in, let's take a look at the most amazing giveaway we're doing tonight.
Oh my word, how do I get in on this short of quitting?
That's right, don't do that. All right, we've got the Brother Scan and Cut 330D that one lucky person is going to win tonight.
How are they going to win it, Chris?
Oh my goodness, all you have to do is like and share, folks. Like and share, and you're going to have a chance to win
comment that you've
this.
done it. We won't know you've done it if you don't put in the comments.
That's right.
Yep.
So like, share, comment, and you will have a chance, and someone is going to go home with a Scan and Cut.
I
the
hope
Disney
it's
edition. Oh my goodness, yeah, Sheila says her fingers and toes are crossed. Okay, Sheila. Here we go. All right, so that's all you have to do tonight, and we will announce the winner at the end of tonight's show. And we should, I mean, it won't be very long. We've got just a few machines that we want to go over and spotlight tonight. Now, of course, the entire lineup of Brother machines is available here at my girlfriend's quilt shop. So if there's a machine that you are interested in that we aren't able to that we're not talking about tonight, you can certainly still get that machine, right?
Absolutely.
However, there are some machines that we are not able to have purchased online.
Right.
So we'll let you know, of course, if this is a purchase that you can make online or one that we are not able to and you'd have to come into the store. But lots and lots of options, right? And of course, we've got Todd in the house, and you know what that means. Swig nights are always the best nights to get the best deals.
The greatest deal ever.
And we have got some incredible deals tonight you're not going to want to miss. So, yeah, we're going to focus on the Still Air 2 this evening, as well as the Innovus 3550W. All right, because guess what is happening this week down there? The galas, right? The galas. Tell them what galas is real quick.
So galas is our group of girlfriends that we gather in, that is an open sew. I always stumble over galas, so let's just call it galas.
Yeah.
And so they are all sewing on the Brother machines.
Yes,
we brought
they
them
are.
in brand new for them, and so they have been testing it out, giving us a little bit of their ideas, and you know what? They're loving them.
And you know what that means? It means that it's like incredible savings for you. If you're interested in one of those event model machines, you're going to be blown away. And because the prices are so good, and they literally have only had a few hours of sewing on them. So, all right. Well, Allison, are you ready to get started with this?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the Innovus 3550W. Let's take a look. This is a sewing machine and embroidery machine combo unit, and you'll see the touch screen is right here up at the top. And isn't that a beautiful, beautiful machine? What's one of the things that you love about this?
Well, what I love about the Innovus, and it goes across, but I love the ease of threading. So if you've ever struggled, if your eyesight is going, or if you just hate threading those machines, that it is so easy. I love the drop-in bobbin on the Innovus, but I also love the screen.
Yes.
And one thing that we learned with the Innovus and different things is that the screen may seem a little smaller than on some machines, but you can actually adjust the size of the font and the display in the screen. So if you're having a hard time seeing a little bit, then it is just so easy, simple to use, almost intuitive.
Exactly. And you know what I absolutely love about this machine? The size.
Yes.
I love the size. This is going to be the perfect kind of machine that you're going to want to take to classes or retreats, anywhere on the go in your campers this summer.
Maybe you just don't want to be left out and your husband is in the kitchen. Take it to the kitchen table.
There you go.
So that you, or out on the patio.
Not a bad idea, Allison. You know, this machine is just awesome because it actually has a 6x10 hoop size, which for those of you who have had smaller sizes, you know how limiting that can be. So 6x10 really does open up a lot more possibilities in your embroidery. There's just so many great things you can do with this. You can even do the onboard editing screen right there on your machine. All the fonts, all the built-in designs, but if you want other designs, you can do that as well. I mean, it has the USB port, so you can do whatever design you want within the 6x10 hoop or smaller.
And maybe you have somebody in your life that they're not really sure if they want to dive headfirst into the embroidery and sewing world. This is the perfect machine to get them started. They won't be sad that they're missing out on things, or they won't hate their first experience with sewing.
You know what? That's a really good point, because Brother is so user-friendly that you're going to have success right from the get-go. No doubt about it. And of course, here at Girlfriends, we're going to help you along every step of the way. And machine embroidery kind of happens to be one of our most favorite things, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's magic.
It is magic. And so I want to know in the comments, how many of you own maybe this machine, or how many of you own a different machine and are thinking, you know what, this might be kind of fun to have as a second machine. Or let's be honest, third, fourth, fifth. I know who you are out there.
I know.
And this is truly a great additional machine to have in your sewing room. Or, like Allison said, even your first machine. It will be perfect, and you'll have success right from the start.
Right.
Okay, so it looks like, Marian has a question. Is it Wi-Fi capable? Yes. Yes, it is. And so what that means is that you can actually transfer your designs wirelessly. So from your computer to the machine using database transfer.
Right.
All right. It's an easy download to do on your computer, and now you can transfer wirelessly. Great question.
This is a dual machine. I mean, it is sewing and embroidery. So we had that question as well. So this is a great machine if you have maybe a bigger embroidery machine and you just need to do those little simple sew up the sides of a blank, or you know, work on another project while you have a 133-minute stitch out.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Lulu said, "Mum's the word on how many machines she has."
We don't talk about that.
That's right. All right. Trisha says in the comments that Brother is so user-friendly, so she's glad she switched to the Luminaire, and it has made her embroidery so much more enjoyable.
Right.
It's really true.
You know, it's all about the tools that you have. I mean, you know, I think we learned that early on with cooking. I think we learned that with getting dressed. I think we learned that. But with sewing, it is all about the tools and the things that you will use.
Exactly. So this machine, the Novus 3550W, like I said before, is a machine that is actually being used at our event right now going on. We've got 50 women all sewing at the hotel down the street. Shout out to them if they're watching.
Yes, seamlessly. I mean, I walked in and there was not even one single, where's Mike, or where's Wade? I mean, they're just working away and they are just loving it.
It's so, so nice. And so, Eileen, she says, sewing on these at the galas. Nice little machine. Hi, Eileen. Yeah, she's down there and she's having a great time. And so that means this is going to be an incredible deal. So good that we can't even share it with you live. But
so if you want one, Chris, how are you going to find out?
Well, I'm going to have Mr. Todd come on over because he's going to share with us a little bit more about how you can get in on this machine. Now, I will also let you know that this machine in particular does not include the Disney designs.
No.
Okay? But if Disney is your thing, that is also a machine that must be purchased in store, but that has additional Disney designs on that. And that one is the Innovis. I have to always be, okay, Innovis, the D. Yes. Okay, for the Disney. So you know what? I'm trying to wrap my head around all the numbers and the letters.
I know. 3700D. D for Disney.
Yep. And so, but that's a machine you can also get as well.
Right.
But the really cool thing is, Allison, even if you have a machine that does not have the Disney on it, you can actually, as a Brother owner, you can purchase designs, Disney designs. And it's from their website, and you can use those designs on your machine as well. So
I mean,
that
is something that goes with Brother, not the machine. So.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see right up there on the screen that they have an amazing website called ibroidery.com, and there you can make additional purchases of Disney's designs if that is something you are interested in. All right, so I'm bringing Todd back here with me, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this special deal that's going on that you are not going to want to miss out on, because it's pretty incredible. Am I right, Todd?
It's amazing.
It's amazing, and he's got the green glasses on,
Always
folks.
amazing, always amazing.
All right, so let's review quickly what are some of our favorite features on this machine. First of all, as mentioned before, it is a sewing and embroidery combo machine. All right, it does have a 6x10 hoop. I love that size. It's the size that I probably use the most often. So you're really going to be able to use that and get a lot of use out of it. It's one that you won't regret having for sure. On-screen editing, you can add, you can delete, you can resize your designs. All of those things are still available on this smaller machine. Though it has the wireless LAN capability, which we talked about earlier. 241 built-in stitches, Todd.
You know what?
Do you want to use all those stitches?
I do.
Yes.
And I'm not so sure that all those stitches aren't being used right now at Gala's.
At Gala's.
There's all kinds of stitching going on down there.
You are absolutely right. And there's almost 250 built-in embroidery designs in this little baby.
That'd take you a minute to get through those.
It would. But again, you're not limited to that because you have the opportunity of putting in more designs through that
as many
USB,
designs as you can put in there.
Yes. It also includes 13 embroidery fonts. That's pretty awesome. I don't know about you, but I love to personalize. And that was one of the things that years ago drew me to an embroidery machine was, holy cow, I can personalize something.
Make it your own.
And make it my own, exactly. And then, of course, it's compatible with Art Spira, which, stay tuned, because Jackie is going to share a little bit more about that amazing app as well. So,
that's a big deal.
Todd, tell us, what are we looking at price-wise?
Okay, friends. MSRP on this machine is $3,499.99.
Woo!
We are at $2,499.99 tonight.
$24.99. Okay, all right.
99.
99.
We got to get the other 99
That's
cents
right.
in there, right?
Yes.
For whatever reason, we have to have that 99
Absolutely.
cents. Even though we're not going to do pennies anymore. That's weird,
So
right?
I've heard, yeah.
Okay. So, along with this, you get lifetime machine education from MGQS, free shipping anywhere in the continental U.S. Always triple points on machines.
Triple points. That's a big deal here
Those
at
add
Girlfriends.
up. Those add up, I'm telling you. And especially when you're buying a machine.
Exactly.
And you really want this machine.
Yeah.
So, but we may have another, let's see, maybe something better to try.
Yes, we do. Yes,
we have
do.
some. Now we have a promo code. Right.
Yep.
When you go to checkout, you can type this in.
Yes. Let's bring it up on the screen. That promo code
is SSWGB.
Yes. So, why do we have SS? What is it? SSWGB.
Show and sell with the girlfriend's
Show and
brother.
sell with the girlfriend's brother. There we go. So that is the code.
That's a code to get you an additional.
It's going to get you some additional savings
off of a brand new machine.
Yeah.
Now, we do have these event models.
Yeah.
That-
Okay, yes. Okay, let's make sure they know. That code can still be used on a brand spanking new machine.
Brand new, yes. Now, we have some event models that are down, I mean, those babies are humming right along. They have been for a couple of days.
Yes.
But on those, once again, your best friend when you're buying a machine is Mike, okay?
That's right.
So you text Mike at 435-764-4531 for some additional savings.
That's right.
You have to text
Even
him.
beyond the first
Beyond the
level
first
of
one.
savings?
Beyond the first level. You have to text him. And let's just put it this way. It's always worth texting Mike.
Yeah.
There's value in texting Mike.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. So this is, again, a great opportunity for those of you who are interested. We also do have financing options available. If that is something that you're interested in, we can certainly talk about different options that are available for financing.
Yes, and the best thing to do, again, the best thing to do is to text Mike, and he will get back to you. Always when we do these shows. So right now, Mike's back there, thumbs a-blazing, trying to text and keep up with text. That's what always happens on these events, right?
Linda said Mike's very valuable. Yes, he is. That's right.
Mike's the man.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell
Larry
you.
said he's a rock star.
He is a rock star, 100%.
That's right.
And if you want, I'm just saying, if you need financing, whatever you need, because this is the guarantee, right? You buy from us, and if it's not right, Mike will make it right.
Yep.
That's it.
That's our guarantee.
Super easy. Mike will make it right.
Yep.
So send him a text, and he will get back to you in the order that he got the text.
Yes.
And he'll take care of all those questions, all the other things that we really don't have time to go into here, but Mike will get right back with you.
Can I also mention that we have some amazing education that's available to people with Lisa, right?
Yeah.
Lisa, who wants a Lisa right in the comforts of their own home? Well, not literally, but guess what? Lisa here at the shop, who knows everything, about these machines, she is going to teach you even one-on-one, even virtually. That's crazy.
And those are free. Those are free lessons.
Absolutely. If you have more questions about your machine, do you have to wait for a lesson? No. You can give Lisa a call anytime during our work hours, obviously.
Right.
And she's going to take care of you. And she will FaceTime. She'll do anything that you need to help you. So definitely know that you are never left alone.
When a machine comes with a Lisa, you win.
That's right. Exactly. All right. And then again, don't forget about the Disney version of that. And I think we might have something to share right up there. Yep, on the screen. Because this one, again, is very much like the first. And then it has the Disney designs.
It does. Yeah. Sewing and embroidery, 55 built-in Disney designs, 291 built-in sewing stitches, 313 multi-embroidery designs.
Oh, look at you with those
wireless
muscle glasses.
Capability, largest hoop, 6x10, and the on-screen editing.
So it's basically the same machine.
It is.
But with Disney, with the additional
It comes
Disney.
with ears, I hear.
It does. It comes with
you
ears.
have to make them.
Yeah, that's right.
But the design's there.
Yeah, that's
so,
right.
yes, come into the store and see us for that
Come in
one.
the store and see us for that one. All right, everyone. As Allison alluded to earlier, the SCANNCUT is one of the things that she is the most excited about, and I am too. We're having a blast playing with it. We feel giddy.
How much work?
It's a new toy.
I'm curious how much work's been getting done since this came in.
So much work, Todd. I can't even tell you. Hours slaving away at that cutting machine.
Yes, exactly. That's the kind of work we love, right?
Absolutely. Let's learn a little bit more about the SCANNCUT right now. Wasn't that amazing?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, like I got goosebumps
I
all
did.
over.
So did I. I did as well. Wow.
Like, you know what? It just reminds me of how, nostalgic it is that
Yes.
Disney is and that play is, and
know.
oh, I love it. So I've got
It's so
Jackie with
fun.
me tonight.
Hi, everyone.
And the reason why Jackie is on here with me is because she has gone nutso over this
Oh,
machine.
yeah,
Am I
nutso.
right?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Nutso is a good word.
yeah.
Over the top.
Over the
Nutso.
top. Crazy. She is loving it. So the possibilities are endless with the SCANNCUT. You are absolutely right, Barbara. And the SCANNCUT is one of those things that is going to actually change the way you create. Why is that?
I'm so speechless.
Yeah.
Because I'm just trying to think of all the fun things that you can do. Because if you are a crafter of any type,
Yes.
paper,
Yeah.
or an embroiderer, or fabric,
Yes. Yes.
or
I mean, you can even
it
cut out
just-
your own quilt blocks with this
I'm
baby.
like quilting.
Yeah.
This just like takes every little, every little
all the different
craft,
parts of
everything,
creativity that we
everything.
love, right?
Yes.
And it just gels it all together.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
Yes.
So, being able to cut your own appliques out
Isn't
and
that, yes.
all kinds of fun things that you can do with it.
And
So,
you can, right, and you can put so many designs on one mat, so you don't have to cut out a whole bunch of different things. I'm just like, wow,
Yeah.
this is so fun.
it is. We're having a great time
Yes.
playing with this, and we're learning about this as well at the
Yes.
same time.
Yes,
But
we
guess
are.
what? Jackie and I are going to be hosting SCANNCUT live classes all summer long.
It's going to be so fun.
We're going to have a great time. We're going to do some cool projects that are going to help you learn your machine at the same time. So definitely be looking forward to that. Now, I think I'm going to take just a moment to say, if you haven't liked and shared yet, let's do it right now,
sure
because
you
you
do.
could win the Disney SCANNCUT
This one.
machine
Yes,
tonight.
this one right here.
So
Oh.
this is a beautiful machine. Somebody's going to go
That
home with
is-
it, and I'm like
yeah.
super nervous about
I
it.
cannot wait. Congratulations to whoever wins. I am so jealous, and I'm so happy for you at
Yes,
the same time.
all at the
Yes,
same time,
yes.
for sure. So let's talk a little bit about what SCANNCUT really is. It's an electronic cutting machine,
Yes,
right?
right.
But the thing is, we were using it all this week on Three Things Live and having an absolute blast doing so.
Yes.
And we were showing how to cut paper. That was the
Yes,
first day.
That was our happy birthday banner
It
that
was
we
so
did.
cute. And then we were showing how to cut fabric.
Yes.
And actually, this was an embroidery design that we were able to pull from the file to here and be able to create this cute jack-o'-lantern, right?
Yes.
Really, really fun. And then we ended with doing vinyl, which vinyl was super cool
Vinyl
too.
was really fun because we made T-shirts.
We did.
And so we each had our own fun little Mickey T-shirt, which Allison's was
great.
behind us.
It was great.
Really fun.
Yeah. Now you can see here this map that I was pulling out with vinyl. That was actually a design that was taken from the Kimberbell Star Spangled Beauty ladder quilt. That's how cool this is. It's because we could
Yes.
take that design, bring it over, and actually cut it out of vinyl. I mean, we could have done embroidery on it as well.
yes.
But if you didn't want to, you just wanted it on your t-shirt, you could certainly do that. But guess what? You could also make it smaller. You could make it bigger if you wanted
The editing
to.
tools on this is amazing. So you can do so many things to create.
Exactly. And that just doesn't even touch the surface.
No.
I mean, that is just barely
Right.
dipping the toe in the water because
Exactly.
there's so much more things that you can do with it. And again, if this is something that you're thinking, oh, wow, I don't know if I could learn all of this, I promise you can.
Yes, you can.
And we're going to help you
Yes.
all along the way, all summer long.
Yeah,
So-
well, and the thing that sets this apart from all of the other cutting machines is this actually scans.
Yes, it does.
So you can actually scan things and then cut it out.
Okay, so you know what that also means, guys? Those of you, even if you don't do machine embroidery, all right? I'm looking at all of you sewists out there. Guess what? SCANNCUT is going to save your bacon.
Yes.
Because
I know.
Because let's say you found a really cute quilt pattern that has appliques, all right? And it's done the traditional way. You have the heat and bond light, you gotta trace it, then you gotta cut it out and all that.
And then you have to stitch around it,
Exactly.
right?
Well, guess what? All you have to do is take that paper pattern with the templates, scan it in, and cut it out.
And there it is, and it creates a cut file for it. It's amazing.
It's perfect.
So
it's absolutely
amazing.
perfect.
Yeah.
So I know one of the questions that we've been getting is this, Jackie. If I don't have a brother or a
Right.
baby lock, which
Yes.
takes PES designs,
Correct.
can you still use this machine, the SCANNCUT? And the answer
is
is yes. Yes, you can.
Yes.
Good job, Jackie.
Hey, whatever. Fist.
All
High
right.
five.
Yes, you absolutely can, because guess what? You're getting, when you purchase a design anywhere, you're
Right.
getting all the file formats.
You're getting the multiple ones.
Yes. And so let's say you Bernina users out there, you can still use your EXP on your embroidery machine.
Yes.
But the file format that this machine uses is the PES. So you simply put it on a USB stick,
Yes.
put it into your machine, and then you still cut it out,
Right.
and you still are able to put it on your embroidery. How's
Amazing.
that?
That is great.
Yeah.
That's really exciting. That is great news.
Yeah, really great news, because I know a lot of you have been asking. Now, there's an amazing feature also called My Connection.
Yes.
What does that do, Jackie?
that allows you to wireless transfer between your machine and your SCANNCUT.
Exactly.
You know, you don't even have to have a computer or
No,
anything. You can do
no.
it directly from your machine.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's
My Connection.
That's a wow.
Yeah, that is definitely a wow. And so that is something that is available to for brother owners.
Yes, right.
All
Because
right.
it has it right on that screen.
All right. A lot of you are saying, I want the SCANNCUT.
I want that for
I
some
don't
one of
blame
you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we also have some really good deals for you on that as well tonight.
Yes.
So we're going to share that in a moment. But I do want to explain the difference between the two SCANNCUTs. Now, the one that we can sell online is called the let's see. Okay, SDX.
Yes.
The 325.
325, yes.
325. Did I get that right?
Yes, because that's the one I
Okay.
have.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. And why did you choose this one over the Disney one?
Because it was already in stock and I loved it.
You couldn't wait any longer.
Because I also knew that I
Yeah.
could also get Disney designs
Exactly.
to cut on there.
Yes, you absolutely could. You didn't need to have them on the machine itself.
Yeah,
It was
yes.
totally fine to not have them, right?
Yeah.
So your price was a little bit lower
Yes.
to be able to do
Yes.
that. And if you
some
wanted
people
Disney
don't.
designs,
I
you can
said,
pull it over.
Some don't really need the Disney
Yeah,
designs.
exactly.
And so, but you do have that option.
You do.
That you can still get Disney designs on this one.
Exactly.
So I was happy.
It's
with
just
that.
not built in.
Yeah.
So then you have the SDX 330D, and that is the Disney version, and that's the one that you want to come on into the store and be able to take a look at it for yourself and bring that home,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because that definitely has all of those fun Disney designs as well on it. Jackie, guess what?
What?
Somebody is going to win one of these, but
Yes.
also you might be able to go home with a free one as well.
This is another amazing thing that I am just.
I'm going to wait
but-
just a moment
Yeah, it's a teaser.
to tell you about
I
it.
just learned
But-
about that, and man,
Uh-huh.
okay, you want to stay tuned and make sure that you wait for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So too much fun. We're loving the SCANNCUT. We have exciting plans for it. And again, virtually, we're going to be teaching the classes.
Yes.
All right. So anybody from anywhere can join in on the fun. And then be sure and if the SDX 325 is something that you want, you can make that purchase tonight.
Well, I'm excited to get and be with you and create.
Yes.
Because it's going to be a lot of fun.
We're going to have a blast. All right. Any questions out there? Let us know. We will be glad to answer and do what we can. But let's go ahead and invite Todd back on, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, Todd, come on over. Let's talk about SCANNCUT. All right, so again, don't forget about our giveaway. Tonight, somebody is going to win the Brother SCANNCUT 330D. SDX 330D. Again, I'm trying to still remember all this, right? Yeah, the one with all the Disney. So that's pretty fun. And you've got lots and lots of built-in designs, hundreds of them, and then there's hundreds more available to you as well online.
The possibilities are endless.
Yep, they are. They truly are. All right, so let's take a look, Todd. They're saying get your glasses on, sir.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. The Brother SCANNCUT SDX 325, right?
Yep.
This one.
Right.
Right here. MSRP is $1,099.99. We have it on sale for $749.99. You're going to get a free carry bag with that.
Yes. Do I have it? Oh, I sure do.
Yes, you do.
This one right here. We're going to throw this in. Isn't that cute? I figured it was only fitting because it was girlfriend green.
It is absolutely girlfriend.
And let me tell you, I was transporting my machine from here down to Gala's yesterday. I was so glad I had one of these covers that helped me to carry all my stuff.
It's not just a bag. It's going to protect. So when you're on
Absolutely.
the go, yeah.
It's got a little seatbelt in it, Todd.
Well, of course it does.
We got to take care of
Who wouldn't have a
those
machine with
things.
without a seatbelt? That makes no
Exactly.
sense. Okay.
So amazing, $749
$749 down from $1,099.99.
And then we've got the
free carry bag.
case. We're gonna ship it for free.
We're going to ship it for free anywhere in the continental U.S. You're going to get the classes that just by looking around and seeing what's going on. I think there are going to be a lot of classes because I think Jackie and Chris and Alice, I think everybody's having a great time.
We sure are.
So, and they're going to want to share that with you, okay? Also, remember, SSWG. You know what? We need a few more consonants and no vowels.
I'm just saying, I love a good acronym, Todd.
I like it too.
All right.
Show and sell with the girlfriends, brother.
Yeah.
Type that code in as well for some additional savings.
So 7 goes down to $749. Type in that coupon code at checkout, and you will get additional savings from that. Holy smokes! Plus the free bag.
Yeah, and a free bag. You will be look how good you would look with. I could probably even sell you some green glasses to go with it because it would go fantastic with that bag.
It sure would. So let's go ahead and take a look at what, again, some of those favorite features are. The free carrying bag, the free shipping anywhere in the country. But you have so many different built-in designs into this machine. And it's wirelessly enabled with the My Connection that Jackie mentioned. And it will actually cut up to 3 millimeters in thickness. You know what that means?
Wow.
Like, that's pretty, thick. That is thick. That means you can actually cut even wood, thin wood on this machine.
You can cut balsa wood on it.
Exactly. Felt, wool.
Will you make me a plane? A balsa wood plane.
Ooh,
you should make me one. Yeah,
okay.
That'd be great.
All right. I'll work on that, Todd, in all my spare time.
Jackie, will you help me out?
There you go. You have built-in lettering fonts. You've got you receive 2 mats with your purchase as well, right? And so you really have the tools that you need to set you up right from the get-go.
Yes, the pen set is included. The erasable pen set.
Yep. So pretty fun. And again, both of these machines actually can read PES files. For those of you who have Brother and Baby Lock, that's the machine embroidery files that you're looking for. But again, I can't emphasize this enough, how cool it is that even if you don't own a Brother or Baby Lock machine, all other brands just go ahead, when you make that purchase of a certain design, take the PES file, that's what you put in SCANNCUT, take your regular file format for your machine, your embroidery machine, and put that in there. Now, there's no more tack and cut around.
Yeah, it's
How
just
cool is that?
the PES file goes in here. Take whatever file you need, put it in your machine, put them together, presto whammo. Beautiful.
Yeah, boom, bada, bang. All right, and you know what I forgot to mention is Art Spira. We need to talk just a moment for Art Spira. Jackie, get on over here. Come on over, because you've been learning a lot about the Art Spira as well, and I want to make sure that we just mention a little bit about it before we move on to the 330D. All right, everyone. So Art Spira, you know, design, create, you know, that was part of their tagline. What does that mean?
Well, okay. How many of you like to do projects on the go?
Definitely, absolutely.
If I'm in the car or something, I have to be doing it. Well, that is what this app will allow you to do, is you will be able to create on the go.
That's pretty cool. So it just goes to your phone
or your tablet? Yes, you're on your phone or your tablet.
Okay.
It's an app. There are embroidery, there's cut files, there's all, you can just mesh it all together and actually create it. Now, you probably will have to wait to download it to your machine when you get close to it.
Right.
But I was actually able to bring it, and then I set it up, and it went from my phone to my SCANNCUT.
And you were like blown away.
I'm like, okay, the possibilities are endless.
Pretty darn cool, for sure.
It is a really cool app.
But if you're not carrying a bag of handwork around, you just carry your SCANNCUT with you.
Exactly.
Then when you get to
just
power,
cart it under and
you'll have
in your bag, in your free bag.
That's
in your free bag,
exactly.
yes. So,
exactly.
So you can take it anywhere you want to the grocery store. You can take it to the mall.
How about the T-ball game?
A T-ball game for sure, yes.
When your grandson isn't up to bat.
Yes.
Of course.
Oh, I can see that I would do that. I'm not going to be scrolling through Facebook anymore.
That's right.
Or,
you're going to be.
I'm going to be creating.
Okay.
Yes.
I love that. I love that.
So great.
Several of you are asking, does it talk to Janome? It doesn't necessarily talk to Janome wirelessly. However, even those of you with Janome machines, you can use this. You're going to use your JEF file, which is your file format for Janome, right? You're going to use that on your Janome machine.
Right.
But to cut, you'll grab that PES file that still comes with all of your different file formats, and that's what you put on the SCANNCUT.
Yeah.
So absolutely, you can do that.
So you'll create on your iPad or your tablet. You'll send it to your machine. Then from your machine, you can put in a USB, and then go far away.
Thanks, Jackie.
And I was not driving. I make sure you do not text and drive.
Yeah.
Don't drive
Don't
and create.
at the same time.
Don't create and drive at the same time? Okay.
Yes.
Public service
Aye, aye.
announcement from the girlfriends.
Yes,
Got it.
please don't.
Oh, that's too funny. I can just see Jackie driving along doing this. No.
Yeah, no.
All right. Very, very fun, Jackie. I love that. And of course, we'll discuss more of that in our classes this summer, right?
Will. Can't wait.
Okay, all right. We want to see you in there. Now, again, I want to let you know and remind you, we've got a giveaway that we are going to be giving away tonight, an SDX 330D. Check this out. Some lucky person is going to win this machine tonight. I can hardly wait to find out who it is, and all you have to do is like, comment, and share. All right, so we talked about the price on the Brothers SCANNCUT SDX 325. Starts out $1,099.99.
Yes.
Right? Then We said our everyday price,
$749.99.
$749.99. Don't forget the 99, Todd tells me.
You have to have the 99. I'm just saying.
But because it's Swig Night, and we always celebrate big with Swig Night, when you go to check out, you can find these on our website. Just type in the coupon code SSWGB. All right? It stands for Show and Sell with the Girlfriend's Brother. All right. So, and you'll unlock some more savings there. All right, and don't forget, you also get the free tote. Now, we're going to talk just for a moment about the 330D, because this is the Disney edition. This is something that's only available in the store. All right, so very important to note.
But you should come visit us anyway. We want to see you.
Yes, we do.
To see
of
you.
course, we'll make it worth the drive, right? So let's look at some of the features on this one. Again, you've got built-in scanner, but this one also includes 182 built-in Disney designs.
Whoa.
That's pretty dang cool. Again, everything else is going to be the same as your 325. You've got lots of other built-in designs. You have quilt patterns. Did you know, Todd, you could actually cut out your quilt blocks and on this, especially for those of you who might suffer.
Tammy might be listening.
Oh, Tammy, guess
Yikes.
what? You need this.
She can cut out her quilt blocks. Oh, no.
If cutting is not your thing on when it comes to quilts, right? I'm just saying. Or arthritis is an issue for you.
Yeah.
You might want to consider having one of these just simply to cut out your quilt blocks. It'll even build in your 1/4-inch seam allowance for you. Pretty darn cool.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know. And there's 140 built-in quilt blocks, so you don't even have to think about it. You do it, you pull it
Machine, create me a quilt block.
up, and you can choose whatever size you want that quilt block to be.
Better.
I know,
Look
isn't
at
that cool? So, yeah, that's like a bippity-boppity-boo minute.
It is.
Yes,
I'm
it
impressed.
is. All right.
Bippity-boppity-boo.
Exactly. 17 lettering fonts. It includes the low-tack mat and the standard mat. It includes a rotary blade kit. All right.
That was
rotary
cool.
blade. It's like this little tiny embroidery blade, Todd.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I
the
was
little
there
one.
I was
It's
there
the
during your
little one.
demo.
Oh, yes,
yesterday.
that's right.
That
Pretty
was
fun,
impressive.
huh?
That was pretty cool.
And that's what allows you to cut some, different kinds of fabrics, including corduroy, felt, cork, all of those things. The rotary blade is going to be amazing. So definitely that's something you want to look into. You can also get the rotary blade for your other machines as well.
Yeah.
And of course, we have all these accessories at our store, and many of them are found in our online shop as well. All right, let's see. Did I catch everything?
I think you got it, Chris.
Wireless connection. I mean, I can't say enough good things about it. Super, super excited. And I think the SCANNCUT is going to open up a whole new world, Todd.
I agree. It's already opened up a whole new world here. There
Should we
are all
break out
kinds
in
of fun
song?
things.
He's not getting the cue.
I
the
got
cue.
it. You don't want to hear me sing. You don't want to hear me
No,
sing.
I don't. You're
You
right.
don't.
You're right.
No, don't make me sing.
All right, everyone. We hope that this, gets you excited about the SCANNCUT. It's pretty darn cool. And what's really amazing is that this is going to connect beautifully, seamlessly with your Stellair 2.
Oh.
Should we take a look at the Stellair 2? Let's do it. We would love to invite you to be a part of the Stitch Your Story Challenge for 2025. We're going to help you create a quilt this year that not one other person on the planet will have, because it's your story. What we are going to invite you to do is that you're going to create a 12.5-inch unfinished block every month, according to a theme.
We're not going to leave you alone.
No.
We're going to give you tips and tricks and techniques.
Free Themes Live is going to become your go-to source for this. The first week of every month, the 3 shows will be based around that theme to get you excited and spur some ideas into you of what you could do.
Right.
I'm going to keep going with all
Yes.
of you. I'm going to do my best.
Now, Allison, are there any rules to this?
Well, it needs to be at a 12.5-inch unfinished block, but other than that,
And then she wants me to narrow it down to just 3. Are you kidding me?
Let's keep the conversation going on Facebook, YouTube. Let's keep cheering each other on. We're going to have a great time while we're doing so. I'm so excited. All right.
welcome back. Hey, we had a really important question. People are wanting to know
Yes.
how long that coupon code lasts. It's not forever, but we did talk Todd into, we were going to say through midnight. He said we can go through the weekend.
Yes.
So that's Sunday at midnight.
Okay, Sunday at midnight is how long that coupon code is available.
Now
Okay.
SSWG
B for brother. Give me a B.
B. Oh, B.
There you go. All right. You know, I just have to show you. Is that the cutest little Minnie Mouse you
Yes.
ever did see? And look at Mickey.
I know,
I'm
so
going to put
cute.
him on a tote bag. I'm in love. I'm in love. What can I say? All right. I'm also in love with this machine. This
Me
is
too.
The Stellaire 2 XJ2.
You had this in your office.
Yes.
We played last Friday, and I was able to use this machine all day long. I'm in love as well.
Yeah, definitely. So let me show you just a few real quick features that I absolutely love about this machine. Let's go ahead and take a look at the screen in front of me. And you're going to notice that it has sewing, embroidery, Disney, and my design center. All right, so this machine, which can be purchased online, Allison,
Right.
Does include Disney designs. So that's pretty awesome. Let's go over a couple things that are my favorite features on the sewing part of it first, because this, we know that Brother does the most amazing embroidery machines, but guess
Right.
what? Their sewing is just as incredible, for sure. So you're going to see here that you have a full LCD screen, touch screen. It's almost like having an iPad right there. And if I'm touching different stitches, take a look. It will tell me what foot I need right up here, and it actually has what the stitch looks like right here. To actually widen it or lengthen that stitch, super simple. All I'm doing is hitting the length button, and you see in real time
Right.
the differences that this is going to make. So that's just one of the things. You know when I especially love this is when I'm blanket stitching.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that perfect blanket stitch, and this is when this really comes in handy.
Right.
I love seeing it all right there. Now, another feature that I absolutely love is the automatic pivoting feature, and that is right here, this button right down here at the bottom. What that does is when I put my foot down on my machine, my foot pedal, I'm going to grab some fabric here to show you. When my foot pedal goes down, so does my presser foot. When my foot pedal goes up, so does my presser foot. So what that does for me is it just makes it simple
right.
going around, right?
Right. What they can't see is you just completely looking at me while you're doing that, because you don't have to pay attention.
Look, Mom, no hands. All right, here we go. So it is very simple. This also comes in handy when I'm doing applique, and especially when I'm trying to get around tight curves. So that is really great. Now, let's take a look at this LCD screen once more. I can also have the back stitch and my scissor function all, in one. So what that means is if I start stitching a seam, okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll do a straight stitch. I was on a zigzag. All right. what it will do is it will backstitch for me just by the touch of a quick button. Backstitch, cuts my threads, and lifts my foot all at the same time.
Yes, absolutely amazing, especially
I love
if
that.
you're working in those really intricate, you need that extra hand, you're piecing.
Yes.
I mean, you know, you just set it and it does all the thinking for you.
It really does. You're absolutely right. And then finally, for the sewing features, one of my favorite things, of course, is the guide beam.
Oh.
And so when we talk guide beam, we're talking pew, 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 pew.
Laser,
I had to
Darth
with Star
Vader.
Wars, right?
Yep.
Because this right here is actually projecting a red line right down the middle here. But this is what's pretty awesome. Let's say I want to do half square triangles and I'm doing a whole bunch of them. This is not one of those times when I want to spend a lot of time drawing my diagonals.
Right.
Okay, a lot of you quilters out
hurts your
there can
shoulders.
relate to this. Exactly. So I'm going to use my guide beam to help me. In order to do that, I just make sure that my needle is in the center position, and then I'm going to shift my guide beam over to the right so it goes right over the 1/4 inch mark that is on the bed of my machine. Do you see that right there, Allison?
I do.
This is so cool. So with my needle in the center position, my guide beam is over the 1/4 inch. I can take my half square triangles, well, my squares, I should say, that I want to have be half square triangles, line it up, making sure that the guide beam is going from corner to corner, and then just stitch all the way down. Oh, I still have my back stitch on. I'm like, what's happening? All right, so I'll go ahead and cut that, and I'm going to turn off my back stitch. There's no need for that. All right, and then simply, again, I'm going to just turn this around, guide beam, corner to corner, and place my foot down, and here we go. Look at that. So simple. And you can see right here that I've got a 1/2 inch seam allowance between the two. So if I were just to cut this straight down, go ahead and do the honors, Allison.
Perfect.
And here we go. We've got half square triangles just like that, and with no drawing. So that's pretty awesome. Now, one more thing with the guide beam, there's so many ways you can use the guide beam. But let's say, for example, you're trying to line something up. You could actually, let's see, I'm going to put on my Q2, which is the perfect 1/4 inch, and line up my presser foot. And also I have my line, my guide beam right along the edge here. And so how many times have you wished that you had something to follow?
Oh,
right?
all the time.
As you're
Yes.
doing it, so it doesn't go
Ski-wampus.
ski-wampus. Exactly. So because that guide beam is right there, I have an automatic guide placed right there. That's, again, just one of the many things, but it has grids, it has 60-degree angles.
It has
It's
everything you want,
unbelievable.
yes.
So love that. Okay, those are a few of my favorite features on sewing. Can we talk embroidery for a moment?
Absolutely.
This is amazing. Okay, I'm going to go back to home. And now let's go to embroidery. All right. Embroidery is unbelievable. You have a 9.5 by 14 inch hoop with this machine. All right.
Which
that in
is
itself.
Big enough. I mean, there are very few things that
Yeah.
you need a bigger hoop for.
Exactly. Now, tons of onboard editing right here in your machine. Let's take a look at my screen, and I'm going to go through a little exercise with you in about 2 minutes to show you how simple it is to edit right here on your machine. So lots of different designs here. These are pockets that lead you to other designs, but I'm going to look at Santa. I'm kind of digging on Santa right now. There he is, so cute. And I'll hit set. Okay, Allison and everyone else watching, this is a little over 5 inches by almost 3 inches.
Right.
All right. Now, let's say, you know what, I'm not ready for Santa quite yet, but maybe I want to make Santa into a gnome.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
I'm just going to change some colors. I'm going to play around. He's holding a present. So let's take a look and see what happens, all right?
All right.
So I'm going to hit my colors. And right here is color shuffling. Okay, this is going to give you so many chances to really get a good look as to all the different color combinations you could do. And if I don't like one, one of these screens, I hit refresh and I go, yeah, not sure. Let's try another one. Yeah. Maybe not, and so
Right.
you can just keep, doing this until you find a color combination that you really like. I'm going to go back a little bit here. I think there was one that I saw that I kind of liked. Let's do this guy right here. All right.
You're partial to bluebeards.
Yeah, I kind of am. So here's going to be, it's no longer Santa, it's going to be my little gnome. I'm going to hit set. All right, so first part of it's done. Now, I'm going to hit OK, and now let's say I've already changed the color, now I want to make him bigger.
Right.
So I'm going to hit
Because if we're going to have a
size.
blue beard, we want the world to see it. boss.
Exactly. Do you know on this machine you can actually increase your size up to 200%?
Wow.
Yeah, and all the stitches will be
Uniform.
yeah. and they'll be recalculated and recalibrated.
Nice.
So no problem there. Usually you have to have software to make it go up by 200%. It can go up 200%, down 60%. All right, so I made them as big as I could go. I'll go ahead and hit OK. Let's see, I'm having way too much fun with him. I like the present, but I really don't want him to hold a present because I want my gnome that used to be Santa, I want him to hold a bunch of flowers. All right?
Of course you do.
Of course I do. So there's this little button right here that has a zigzag stitch with a red line through it. Guess what? I can actually choose parts of the design and eliminate them altogether. So I'm going to take the gift, I can see the gift right there, and I simply touch like no thread. I don't want any thread right there.
Red line. Get out.
Get out. Exactly. And I don't need a bow, so I'm going to take that off. And I don't want his little hands because I'm actually going to have him hold a bouquet of flowers. So I turn that guy off. Look right there. There's no longer a present with a bow
my gosh,
or
it's
hands.
perfect.
Okay? That's pretty cool. If you have any design that you don't want to have the full design be on there, just go ahead and use that feature. All right. We're almost done. Let's see, I want to do something else. How about that bouquet of flowers? I'm going to hit add, pull up some flowers. Let's see, I like those. And set. And now
Dun, 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 dun.
I can move this just with the touch of my finger, just like that. And now my little gnome's going to be holding a bouquet of flowers instead of a present.
That is amazing, boss.
Isn't that cool?
Yes, that is cool.
All right, let's do one more thing that's going to knock your socks off. Did you know you can actually have built-in quilting into your designs? So simple. All right, let's take a look. So I have my gnome. He's holding flowers instead of Santa, who was holding a gift. Now I'm going to touch that button right there. And, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let me show you. This is a good learning moment. I actually need to group him with the flowers. So all I have to do is hit my little group button. And now it's highlighted the whole shebang there. All right, so now that's all highlighted. Now I'm going to add my background quilting.
Oh,
and
my
there
word.
you see. It's
Perfect.
really tight stippling. Let's say I don't want it so tight. I can change the spacing, hit preview. Let's see what happens. Look at that.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. And now it's ready to embroider. How fun is that? So super simple, right?
Yes.
I mean, really, really cool. You can take these designs, you can cut them out on your SCANNCUT. It's going to work wirelessly with each other. So many fun things. One more thing. Let's go to Disney so you can see some of those cool Disney things. All right. So my little grandson loves cars. He is a cars freak right now. You show him this guy, you know, and
He knows who they are.
He knows who they are. And so, yeah, look at that. I've got what's this guy's name again? Let's
Lightning
see.
McQueen.
Lightning McQueen. How could I have forgotten that? Oh my gosh. All right. And let's take a look at my little Lightning McQueen bag that I made him, of course, right? And I just stitched this right on top of a Kimberbell cinch sack blank.
Right.
I love these.
Yes.
So love these.
Has
and
his
then
name on it.
Your favorite little character
Dare
right
I say,
there.
Mike Wazowski.
So cute. I think you have to say it again.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, see, she's perfect. She's perfect. Put her in the movies. All right. So many fun designs here. And this one, Allison, you stitched out the other day. Let's take a look at our princesses. And
This
right
was so
here.
fun. Now, only if we would have known about that background quilting.
That's right. You could have added the background quilting right on there.
Right.
For sure. But that, what a beautiful, beautiful
Yeah,
stitch
this-
out
isn't
that
this
is.
gorgeous?
In fact, let's take a closer look at it, if you don't mind, because the stitching is unbelievable right here. It's so pretty. So this is going to be perfect for a little girl's room. Just
Or a big girl,
beautiful. Or a big
simply
girl.
adorable Allison.
I love it. I love that so much. So anyway, so many different things that you can do with this machine. I mean, your creativity is going to be knocked out of the park.
Right.
All right. So are you guys ready for an incredible deal on this machine? All right.
I'm ready.
In order to do that, I'm going to bring on Todd, but before he comes on, I want to make sure to remind everyone at the end of the show, which is just a few minutes away, we are going to be giving away the Brothers SCANNCUT 330D. Incredible. Some lucky person is going to win that machine. I'm so excited for them. All right. Todd, what are we looking at here?
Well, I'll tell you what. I just ran back to check on Mike to make sure he's okay.
How's he doing?
He said, I'm only like 25 texts behind.
Oh,
So
wow.
just give him a minute. He'll get to you.
Yes, he definitely
is
will.
feverishly working behind the scenes.
For sure.
And some of you know a deal. You have jumped on some great deals tonight.
Yep.
So, way to go.
Okay.
You know a deal, you got on it already.
That's right.
I like to see it.
Okay.
I like to see people
Well,
getting a deal.
Talking about a deal, you guys are going to be elated over this.
Whoa. Are you ready for this one?
Yes, let's do it.
This is a great deal. Okay.
Okay.
This is the Brothers Stellaire 2. MSRP on this is $12,999.99. It's on sale tonight for $9,999.99. But we're going to give you, if you purchase this, what, Chris? What are we giving them? What does everybody want?
How about a Brothers SCANNCUT?
Boom! I like it.
SDX 325.
Yes.
That's going to be yours for absolutely free
Free.
with the purchase of this
Free.
machine.
Yes.
Both being shipped for free,
Both being shipped for free anywhere in the continental U.S.
plus an additional
Plus,
savings. Because
Type
it's
in that.
swig
Now,
night.
listen, some of you have been typing in that code, and I think you're pleasantly surprised. SSWG B.
Yep.
Show and sell with the girlfriend's brother.
Yes,
Type
exactly.
that
That's
in
pretty amazing.
for some additional savings. It's incredible.
And if financing is something that you're interested in, talk to Mike. He can, figure out different options that are available to you as
Yes,
well.
lots of options. Lots of options on financing.
Yes.
Now, again, triple points.
Triple
points
points.
right here. And you're going to get the classes with Lisa.
Yes. Yes. Which is huge.
It is huge.
Yeah.
Like 5 hours, I think. Like 5 hours of instruction or something like
That's 5 hours of instruction all by itself. She's going to be
Just
a busy
you.
lady.
Just you.
But just you and her.
You and her.
This is not necessarily
Yes.
have to be a big class. This is you and her, virtually or in store.
Correct.
And if you have other questions along the way, give her a
You
call.
just call her.
Yeah. We don't want you to have a machine that you don't absolutely love.
We do not like to see machines just sitting in the box, not being used. Allison.
I've heard that a little bit, but no, heavens
but
no,
it's
we
no
don't want
longer
that.
the case, right? We cured Allison of that disease.
Exactly. So yeah, a free SCANNCUT machine with the purchase of the Stellaire 2.
This is, look, you can, oh my goodness, look at all the things you can create. Look at everything you did here. Plus you can be on the road making all the things in the design. You get home, plug it in, stitch it out. Oh.
And you can get as giddy
endless.
as can be with Jackie, and she'll be so happy for you.
Yes, she will be extremely, extremely
So
happy.
if there's, someone was asking, can you purchase training if you already own a machine?
You absolutely
Yes,
can.
you definitely can.
Yep, you just call the store, you get on Lisa's schedule. Lisa's schedule gets booked out there, so call soon. She'll
Now, of
get
course,
your work
there
in.
is a charge for it.
Yeah, there's a charge for it.
But
Minimal.
it's something, oh yeah.
The value is
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but with the purchase of the machine from Girlfriends, that is available to you
Yeah,
for
you
free.
purchase a new machine, those are free. If you have a machine and you just need some help, you call Lisa, get on her schedule. There's a minimal charge for that, and she's glad to help wherever. Listen, when we started galas, everybody was over there trying to make sure that everybody was having a good time.
Yeah.
And I looked around, I was like, where is Lisa? Lisa's got a chair pulled right up between two people, helping somebody here, got them started over here, started somebody else, went back over here, picked her chair up, moved
She's
over to another
amazing.
table. So that's what you want.
She's amazing. So to reiterate on the Brother Stellar 2, sewing and machine embroidery combo. I love that. Guess what? It's so easy. If you want to go back and forth, you don't have to undo the big old carriage. You can just point out that you want to do sewing, and that arm is going to move all the way over. You still have plenty of free space to do your sewing projects, which is something I really like. I don't want to take the time to have to take it off and put it back on, so it's really
Find a
simple
place
to do.
to set it down because
Exactly.
your table's already full.
Exactly. Oh, it sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
you know,
from Tammy.
There may be a time I've seen that happen. Yeah.
That's right. So, of course, you can keep that carriage on, or you can take it off. Either way is going to be just fine. But this is a sewing and embroidery combo. 101 built-in Disney designs on here. Largest hoop size is a 9.5 by 14. It's got My Design Center built in. We haven't even talked about My Design Center, but this is basically where you are really creative and get to create your own designs, appliques, motifs, all kinds of fun stuff. Wireless capability, 760 built-in sewing stitches, 788 built-in embroidery designs, and 26 built-in embroidery fonts.
Whoa, we love fonts.
Yeah, I'm a font collector. How many of you out there are with me? Font
Make it your own.
collectors, exactly. So this is pretty awesome deal.
Again, $9,999.99, but type in that code, send Mike a text,
Yeah.
just if you need financing, whatever you need on there, but great additional savings with that code SSWGB on the machine,
Exactly.
on the Stellar 2.
Okay, super fun. All right, let's move on over and how about make some room for Stellar 2?
Let's do that.
Okay, all right, everyone. Make sure you text Mike and he can help you get what you need.
Yes.
Someone asked if we service Brother. Yes. Yes, we sure
we do.
So, yes, we do. All right, up next. You got to make room for the Stellar 2. Okay, this little transition that we're doing here is to die for. I have been laughing so hard. Check this out. I think a few of you are going to be able to relate all too well to this.
Honey, I am so excited. Wait till you see what I've done with your room.
Wait, what? Mom, what did you do to my room?
This is my new Stellar machine. It's all the rage, honey. You haven't heard of it? Sweetheart, I even have an app. I can precisely embroider designs on almost anything.
Okay, baby, here we go. High five. Nice. When did you have the time to learn this, Mom, and change the room?
Well, the machine taught me on its built-in how-to videos. I mean, I can binge watch them all night long.
You binge watch videos?
I binge watch. Bright screen, it's amazing. And it has lasers. Isn't that awesome? Wait, the best part. I took that work of art that you made me in the first grade, and I turned it into this really cool wall hanging. Look.
Mom, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, honey, don't touch that. Don't touch it, because you can actually buy one on my online store.
You're selling my art on an online store?
Yes, I am.
Do I get a cut?
No.
Hey, honey.
Grandpa. Dad!
I embroidered that.
Did you see Mom's new laser machine?
Sure did.
Anyway, honey, I need the space, so if you wouldn't mind taking the rest of your things.
Oh, okay. Oh, this isn't mine.
I made it for the next baby.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. Okay. Yep.
Are my pants coming?
Oh my gosh, Chris, that video is hilarious.
It's a little too close to home, okay?
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, you know, I cannot wait for Mike to come dressed in a suit coat.
That's right, and pants,
And
don't forget. That was pretty darn cute.
Yes.
And I think all of us can relate to that.
Right, absolutely.
Because, you know, it's one of those things that we get that new machine and we are ready to go to town in making some great
and
things.
getting your kids out of their room. I mean, you know, so you have more room. That's so hilarious.
Exactly. And Jessica, I promise that's not what I did with your room. You just don't have one.
Yet,
exactly.
But Rachel, no promises.
That's right. All right, too fun. Now, finally in the lineup of Brother is the Avenir. This is such a beauty. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is the Primo machine. Now, this is a machine that cannot be sold online. You must come into the store to make that purchase. But oh my goodness, it's incredible.
Color, the
11 and
so
5/8 by 18 and a quarter inches.
Absolutely beautiful.
I mean, that's crazy, right?
Yes.
I mean, that is absolutely nuts.
This is the dream
largest,
machine. Yep.
The largest hoop size out there on the market. We're absolutely gaga over it, and this is pretty dang fun. So, all right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna go over this super quick.
Right.
Because
because
we
you
have
have
a
to be here.
giveaway.
Yes, we have a giveaway
to do, right?
Yep.
All right, let's take a look. So we've got, you know, again, now we have even a bigger screen. Can you believe that? A bigger screen than what we had on the other machine previous. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit OK because I wanna move my arm.
And we're going to explain what's going on with the screen because, you know, it's so big and bright and new that maybe we have blinded the cameras.
Oh, yeah.
Blinded
We're having
by
some
the light.
issues with.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. We've got sewing, embroidery, Disney, and my design center.
Right.
And it looks like the camera might be giving us some trouble.
Yep.
All right. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to show it after all.
Do you know what? That just means we get to do another swig night.
I like that.
So
That's a great
here's
idea.
what I think we should do. I think we should say, you've got to come in and see this.
Yes.
We should talk about the giveaway, and we
Yes.
should do another swig night.
Yes, exactly. So just remember, on this machine in particular, a few of the highlights is you're looking at the largest hoop size on the market. All right. And if this is something that you are interested in, oh my goodness, you want to text Mike, come in the store and find out more, play with it. One of the things that it has on there is picture play. And picture play is something that you have been having a good time with.
Yes,
huh?
absolutely love
Right?
picture play.
Yeah, because what does that mean? Picture play is you took
Picture
that
play is that you just take one of your photos and you put it on a USB or you wirelessly send it. You actually hit just a few buttons. It transfers it into an embroidery design, stitches it out. Absolutely fantastic.
Within seconds.
Yes. Well, it doesn't stitch out in seconds,
no,
but it
the
transfers
transfer.
it. I mean,
It's
it
amazing.
gives you your thread colors. Lisa has an example downstairs that she actually did a picture of her dog to give to her husband for Father's Day. Amazing.
Yeah. So here it looks like we could get the screen back on. So I'm just going to point out again, same sewing features and even more that I showed on the Stellar 2. Same embroidery features and even more on the Stellar 2. And then of course Disney and my design center. Let's take a look and see. Oh my goodness. Okay, how cute is he?
Oh, this is the one
Right
I love
there.
here.
Oh yes, that's
Yeah,
adorable.
that's so cute.
That is so fun. And how about a little Pooh? That's pretty nostalgic, right?
Right.
That opens up all these new Pooh designs right here. And I don't know, how about let's be a Tigger, right? So too much fun with the Disney designs, but all of these just hundreds and hundreds of designs built in. You've got couching features that you can do the yarn with. You have, okay, the biggest one for me when it comes to this machine is the projector.
Oh, yes.
The projector, to be able to see exactly your design on your project. This now has a 5x8 size of that projection going onto your project. That's called perfect placement.
Right. And
That's
it
called
has
a miracle.
and it has a longer guide beam. So you know
does.
it just really is really a dream machine.
It really is.
Yep.
Yep. So if this is something that you're interested in, definitely come on by in Logan, Utah, and take a look for yourself. You will not regret it.
No.
All right, friends. Well, that wraps things up for us tonight. There's so many different machines that we could talk about. So many different machines
Right.
in the Brother lineup.
Let's just do another one.
We just had to
Let's
choose
just do
a few.
another swig.
I know. We could be here for 7 hours. You guys wouldn't mind, would you?
I haven't had lunch, boss.
Okay. There we go. All right. Before we leave, I want to remind you that you have a chance to win the Brother SCANNCUT 330D. All right. Some lucky person is going to win it. And I cannot wait to find out who. All right.
Did you lose the ballot?
I lost it. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, can you help me out on that one, Shelby? That was like the most, it's probably under the machine, right? Okay, let's turn this off. That was a little anticlimactic, right?
It was a little bit. Here's a giveaway. We just don't know
Okay.
who's going to get it.
Okay. Is it under the machine? No, it's not under the machine. Okay, well, somebody's going to whisper in my ear. Who's the lucky winner? You know what? It had to be to draw out the suspense, right? Okay, so our winner is, da 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 da. Are you ready for this? Okay, Cheryl. Is there a Cheryl out there? I don't even know if I'm going to pronounce this right.
You are. You can do it, Chris.
Yasuda? Cheryl
I think you nailed it.
Yasuda.
Is she here?
Are you here? Congratulations, Cheryl Yasuda. Oh my goodness, we're going to give you a minute. She needs to be on to win. So if we don't hear from her, we'll have to draw someone else. All right, Cheryl Yasuda, are you here?
While we're waiting for Cheryl,
Yeah.
just remember, text Mike, at 435-764-4531 with any questions on the machines, on financing, whatever question you have. And remember, if you get a machine and something's not right, Mike will make it right.
That's right.
That's our guarantee.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So again, remember, we've got sewing machines only, embroidery machines only. We have sewing and embroidery combo units. There's machines at all price points, right? Starting from a very beginner sewing machine all the way up. I'm still looking for Cheryl Yasuda. Are you on? Oh, I'm getting nervous. Cheryl. Where are you? Probably the rest of you are going, okay, maybe I have another chance.
I think maybe that's what they're thinking.
That's right. Oh my goodness. Okay. You guys see her coming on? Cheryl, or somebody knows her and call her. All right. We'll give one more minute for Cheryl, and then we may have to choose someone else. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Here's my note, right here.
Not just a pretty face, Chris. I'm not a pretty face at all.
You're telling me.
Yes, I know, right?
Oh no, Cheryl. Is she here? Okay.
Oh.
I'm hearing that she's here, but she's on YouTube.
She's on YouTube.
Oh, yay.
Hallelujah. Oh my goodness.
I felt horrible. I hate that. We've had to do that one other time.
I know.
That was not fun.
No, it's terrible.
Oh my goodness. Okay, she's on YouTube. Congratulations, Cheryl.
Way to be.
We're
Yes.
so excited
Fantastic.
for you.
Yay.
Woo! Woo! That is awesome.
You have to show us all the cool things that you make.
Exactly.
Post all those cool things that you make.
Exactly. Oh, Cheryl, we're so excited for you. Congratulations. And I know you're going to just have an absolute blast with this machine, and you're going to have a great time. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us for SWG. Allison and Jackie, come on over and say goodbye to all of our friends. So grateful for these two. So grateful for Todd. So many people behind the scenes. Eric and oh my goodness,
Steve and
Steve,
Nicole
thank
and
you,
Shelby and Abby. And Mike back there.
I always get in trouble when I start naming names because I forget.
But I got you. I helped you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
And we got Mike back in the sweatshop.
Yeah, that's right. Definitely give Mike a text, throw him a text, and he will return your call either tonight or tomorrow. So just know that if you don't hear from him, don't you worry one bit. He'll be back in touch with you as soon as he can. Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.